this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning teams. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve.
Today, from the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Kansas City Chiefs and the New Orleans Saints. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here comes Patrick Mahomes leading out the defending champions. And Patrick Mahomes, of course, the Pro Bowl quarterback in his 4th season now.
I'm absolutely eager to watch him play in this game because here we are, Week 15. Not a lot of games left down the stretch. But will he get outside of himself trying to make huge plays in order to try and win an MVP? Because he's not in the #1 spot right now.
No, he's not. I think everyone consensus thinks that way. You hope he doesn't get outside of himself right now, though, because that could really get their offense out of sync. And it's been in sync most of this year. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the draw. Here's Williams. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. From the gun, It's Mahomes. It's complete to Laquan Treadwell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
First down, Kansas City.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's caught. It's Demarcus Robinson. And he will be marked down inside of New Orleans 10. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards.
Kansas City.
They're moving the ball through the air pretty well in this opening drive, and to me it was evident that they were set on doing exactly that here to get this game started. And their belief and determination is certainly paying off.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sherman. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Not much there, only a yard. Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Second and goal.
Now it's Mahomes again. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Mahomes pass.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Complete to Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
That's feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team, because we talk about complimentary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense, now signaled to the kicking game, hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Saints trot onto the field behind the veteran right arm of Drew Brees, a former Purdue Boilermaker who entered the league back in 2001.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
Hill on first down. Flushed out right. And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. There he goes left side. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown.
Kansas City. Harrison Butker.
So they get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
We'll be singing in the shower post-game. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot, because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. Hill now to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's third down.
That's a gain of
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
From the gun on third down, Brees. And he finds Cook. get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good.
It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara.
Alvin Kamara.
Dorian O'Daniel, third-round pick in 2018, made the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On second down, Kamara. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Kamara, again, the ball carrier.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 39. Well, the last time the Chiefs' defense saw Emmanuel Sanders was Super Bowl 54 when he was with the 49ers. Remember, he was a few yards away from hauling in a long pass from Jimmy Garoppolo that really might have changed the fortunes for both of those franchises. On first down, Breeze. Battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one goes for 24 yards.
That's a
line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1.
The first quarter.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up first and goal.
Alvin Kamara hit the NFL with a bang, had double-digit touchdowns in his first 2 seasons. Now, production fell off a little bit last year. Just 6 times did he find the end zone. But his ability to run it and catch it out of the backfield makes him hard to cover. Look for a bounce back.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Latavius Murray, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line collected victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And this carries into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll throw from the gun. This is caught by Williams. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
Who's trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball? But you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Butker now to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And in the end, it was all capped off by the Damian Williams touchdown run.
Harrison Butker.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Austin on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10.
Alvin Kamara and the Saints set to start their next drive. They begin on the ground with Kamara. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Number 41.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Third and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll run here. It's Murray. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
At the 41-yard line.
Now a give. This is Murray. Calling an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
Just shy of midfield.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But
now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
no doubt.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Damian Williams. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. And he finds Seals Jones complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
Complete to Ricky.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And this is caught by Watkins. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Harrison.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. The Sanders has got it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Shotgun now for Breeze. And that could be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Coverage there by Earl Thomas.
Now Breeze again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Breeze to throw again. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
In a 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th, and we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And they'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Complete.
Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down.
15.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Mahomes now to throw. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. So we've reached halftime, and now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the 2nd half.
Harrison Butker.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
The Saints take over.
Out comes the Saints offensive unit and the NFC playoff race. Let's have a look at it. And it's right about this time of the year that you start to say this is when the cream rises to the top. Week 15, 3 weeks left to go, but still plenty to be determined.
It certainly is, because we all know everyone is aiming for that #1 seed. But failing that, because only 2 teams in the NFL get a bye, 1 from each conference, that question becomes who's hot? Who's peaking at the right time as you start the playoffs?
Defense.
This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Following the penalty, it's Murray. Tackle made there by Frank Clark.
Number 28.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
On 2nd and 9. Breeze. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. The ball is out. Kamara forward. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. They have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 38. He'll hand this to Williams to start things out. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big pickup of 38. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
They'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. They'll hand it off now. Williams. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
Brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off. Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Butker's kick here is good. And that will extend the lead out to 24.
The score, Chiefs 31, Saints 7.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10. At their
The New Orleans offense set to take over. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah,
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was looking for Paul Richardson there, and that'll bring up second down.
Incomplete.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
I like what they tried to do there, tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland.
Intercepted by the Chiefs.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes incomplete. The intended receiver was Laquan Treadwell, and it's 3rd down. Got to get to the 26 for a 1st. This is 3rd down. Now Mahomes. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Trey Hendrickson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. And the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
From the 31, Breeze, flush to his right, looking long for Thomas, and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Breeze, and that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper.
At the 47-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Hill. And he'll return this ball across midfield. play of the quarter.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
The ball carrier.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10.
Handoff to Damian.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on second down. They hit him with the draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
But you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on second and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field and they're only thinking one thing: get to the quarterback. And oftentimes you can bypass them with a running play.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Butker on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And in the end, it was all capped off by the Damian Williams touchdown run. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. To be frank, you really have to feel for them. This is appearing to not be their week yet again. So another loss in the cards as they trail big in quarter number 4. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
At the 25-yard line.
Now Breeze. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play. Breeze finding Thomas. 53 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Again, it's Breeze. And that is incomplete. Jared Cook, his Pro Bowl tight end, was the target. But it's going to be 2nd down. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Colin Saunders able to drop him for a loss of a couple. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. And that is incomplete.
Breeze pass intended for Michael.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on fourth.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Again, it's Williams. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
Handoff to Damian Williams.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Damian Williams on the carry.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be getting a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah.